In the Heart of the Word, reflections by Father Joseph Mary, SCTJM, on the daily readings from the Holy Mass, Friday of the 14th week of Ordinary Time, Memorial of Saint Kateri Tekakwitha, Virgin.
God bless you, dear family. Today in the Heart of the Word, in Matthew chapter 10, Jesus continues to speak to us and to form us for mission. He tells us, "Behold, I send you like sheep among wolves. Be prudent as serpents, and innocent as doves." So how can a sheep protect itself from the wolves? Jesus identifies two traits that are necessary. First, we are to be prudent as serpents. As St. John Chrysostom said in his commentary on this verse, a snake, when threatened by an aggressor, will surrender its entire body, but never its head. Jesus is referring to the clarity of our concepts and the illumination of our conscience. No matter how difficult a situation may be, the way of the Lord will always preserve the truth of the faith and the truth about things in themselves. This means that the faith is our first protection against the wolves, because the faith reveals the path to God, which is eternal life. With the light of faith, we also receive the gifts of knowledge and fortitude. Knowledge helps us to see created things as God sees them. And God creates everything for a purpose. For example, God created man in his image. In the divine image, he created him. Male and female, he created them. The gift of knowledge helps us to understand God's original intention for marriage and the dignity and complementarity of man and woman. And the gift of fortitude helps us defend and teach it. Jesus also says we must be innocent as doves. This means to keep our hearts pure, free from grave sin, and free from fear, anger, and resentment. Even if someone criticizes us strongly, we always want to keep our hearts open to God and desire what He desires for them, which is salvation. Jesus says, "Blessed are the pure of heart, for they will see God." And because they see God, they will also see their neighbor. The Lord sends us as lambs among wolves, which means we cannot fight the world the same way the world fights the gospel. Ultimately, the only victory for the Christian is to share in the victory of Christ. We must be prudent as serpents and innocent as doves, to trust in the power of the truth and to love with a pure heart. And that is our path, and that is also our mission. Let us listen to these words of Mother Adela. May we be like Our Lady, custodians of the gospel. May we guard it with profound contemplation to allow ourselves to be consumed by it, so that going out in haste across the mountains of this world, we may bring Christ to many hearts. All for the heart of Jesus, through the heart of Mary.
Miserere